What's up, dev team? How's everybody doing? Hope y'all are doing great. Hope everybody doing swell. So I do have a treat for y'all today. As you can see, I do have stairs placed, and I am currently in the game animation sample project 5.5. So as y'all have seen recently that, there's been some glitchiness or some improper footing and stuff like that or whatever with the stairs that everybody's noticing, right? So, if I run at the stairs, you could see how we clip into the stairs. And if I were to come back and then sprint into the stairs, you could see that we super clip through it, not very good looking, right? Definitely not really helpful. However, I do know what the issue is. I do have a temporary fix, or it could technically be a permanent fix, but I'm saying it's a temporary fix just because it does involve the foot placement node. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to fix that exactly. And I'm going to go over some of the things within the, the foot placement node, right? So if we hop into our content drawer and we go to blueprints, the sandbox character ABP Manny, or not Manny, the sandbox character ABP, and pull that up, we're going to go ahead and head into the event graph. And what we're going to do is we're going to come all the way over here to the foot placement node. So, I've spoken about the the foot placement node and some of my other videos, to where basically what it does essentially is it does a lot of the foot placings on like stairs, if you're going up and down where you have proper foot placements there. It does slope warping, pelvis corrections, leg corrections, like stuff like that, and how it does its tracings, right? So that way it can make sure that we have our feet properly planted on the ground. So, that's pretty much the quick synopsis of it. So I'm not going to go into, the extended detail of this, just because I want to get into the fix as far as this goes. And then when we do like other stuff, I will be going into foot placement more in depth, as I do have some notes for it, but I'm still trying to do more research, so I make sure I have everything for y'all. So in order to fix the stair glitchiness, right, we need to go into, I believe it's in the pelvis. Yeah, so we're going to go into the pelvis setting right here, and it's going to be this right here, where if I expand it out, you're going to see actor movement compensation mode. So as you can see right off the gate, it is set to sudden motion only. And when we read it, it says keep the pelvis component space, but hold world space transform when the actor does sudden changes. So for example, a big step, and let springs interpolate the distance. So, and it also states does not work on moving platforms. So, with what this is doing in general, right, is with the sudden motion only, is that this is designed to handle abrupt movements by maintaining the pelvis's world space position during sudden changes, which allows the springs to interpolate the difference. So this approach helps in smoothing out rapid movements and prevents the pelvis from lagging or jittering during quick actions, right? So this is very helpful in regards to that. But what we want to do to fix the stairs glitchiness, or at least, again, my temporary fix of how to fix the stair glitchiness, is do the component space. So as you can see, it says keep pelvis component space and follow along all of the actors' vertical ground movement. Use when you have really smooth ground geometry, or if you have moving platforms. So, and what this does in general is, with this mode, the pelvis maintains its position relative to the character's skeletal hierarchy, which, moving directly with the skeleton without additional adjustments. So what it does is it ensures consistent pelvis positioning during various movements, providing a stable base for all of our animations. And this also is very helpful for the clipping of the stairs. So I'm going to go ahead and change that to component space, and I'm going to compile and save and hit play. So now watch what happens when we actually go up the stairs now. So as you can see, we no longer clip through the stairs, and just to show y'all that we are actually getting the foot stuff, as you can see, we still maintain the foot placement and stuff like that going up and down the stairs. However, you will notice some jitteriness, right? Because again, we're making it into a component space, which is everything relative to the character's like skeletal hierarchy, and especially when it's encapsulated in a capsule, right? So, but basically what this is doing is ensuring that the pelvis moves consistently with the character's skeleton, and it's beneficial for maintaining our animation like integrity during our movements up there, right? So in regards to it, with both of these and how it compares to going upstairs, right? So like, let's go over sudden motion only. So, you know, because we have stairs, so when we are in this mode, it maintains the component space position but holds the world space during abrupt movements, you know, like we read for taking a large step, right? And then uses the springs to interpolate. So this is used to handle abrupt movements during sudden changes, and then allows springs to interpolate the difference with the animation and stuff like that. But however, during continuous movements like walking upstairs, this can result in pelvis droppings or the pelvis dropping closer to the stairs, as the system interprets each step as a sudden motion, leading to unintended adjustments. So then for the component space, when we go back to it, to reiterate, is that it manages, you know, the pelvis's position is managed entirely in the component space, meaning it directly follows the character's skeletal hierarchy without additional compensation for actor movement. So with regards to the stairs, that switching to this mode ensures that the pelvis follows the character's skeletal movements without additional compensation, so it prevents the pelvis from dropping excessively when we're moving upward, because again, it treats the stairs as a sudden motion. So when we no longer treat it as a sudden motion, it maintains that the pelvis's space, or, you know, like its position when moving vertically up in a sudden motion like that. So it no longer attempts to counteract perceived sudden motions. So that's why I wanted to keep it there. However, you know, with this, like you can still see the jitteriness, right? So when we go back into it and we go up the stairs, you can see the jitters, right? Because of how it's still maintaining the pelvis during the world space. I haven't had enough time to play with it because I only found this out earlier today when I was, you know, on my break at work and had my laptop with me. I did test this and discovered that. However, you know, I do have a buddy that recommended foot placement in the Anime BP series that I've done. His name is, you know, Azi Ikaru. So he was the one that recommended foot placement, and after I told him about this fix, he indicated that modifying certain values in here can help reduce the jitteriness that you will get with the, you know, going upstairs. However, I haven't had enough time to play with that to actually, you know, get that in check. So I will be doing that over the weekend while I am away. I won't be, you know, near my recordings and equipment and stuff like that because I will be visiting family. But I wanted to get out the fix for this for everybody who wants to utilize the foot placement within the Game Animation Sample Project 5.5 until I can actually find the perfect settings, or at least manageable settings that prevent the jitteriness while we have this switch to component space. So other than that, dev team, that is all I had to share for you today, or at least this weekend until I get back. So other than that, if you did enjoy the video, please, you know, check out my other videos and, you know, be on the lookout for my future videos to come, like always. But y'all have a great rest of your day and a great weekend, and y'all take care.